Copper Country Curling Club has programs that encourage the sport in the community. The Olympic sport continues to attract mainstream popularity across the UP. So this morning, Ashley Kirkland is at the Copper Country Curling Club to find out what's so appealing about this. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Vicki. Well, it's very appealing. It got a few people up here at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Right now, I'm here with President of the Copper Country Curling Club, Gary Lasala. Gary, thanks so much for being here this morning. Now, curling is an ancient sport. Talk to us a little bit about its beginnings and where it started.
Yes, it began, evidence shows that it began back in Scotland in the early 1500s. So it's one of the oldest known team sports.
And you guys have been here, a club, for 21 years, and some of your members are here. For a curling dummy like myself, what's the object of the game?
The object of the game is to get your stones, your red or yellow stones, closest to the center. Okay. And if red gets the 2 closest to the center, they get 2 points. If they get the 3 closest, they get 3 points. Obviously, you want to just get them all and try to get them into the center. And there's a lot of strategy and technique going on there.
Yeah, and it's a team sport. How many people should be out on the ice during a game?
A normal game will have 4 people on the team. What we have going on right now, there's only 3 on a team. We couldn't get that many people up this early, I guess.
Okay, and so talk to us about what they're doing when they're sweeping the ice and throwing the stones.
So on the far end, the person is throwing up the ice. The 2 people are sweeping. They're trying to make the stone travel farther, and it'll keep going straighter. And then one other person, this guy standing right here, he would basically be calling the shots.
Okay. And you say the popularity of the sport has grown tremendously, especially during Olympic years. What's that been like for you guys here in the Copper Country?
Yep, during Olympic years, you see a lot of curling on TV, and people get kind of curious about it. And we have open houses during those times, and people come out to try it and see what it's like.
And it's an interesting game, and it is an Olympic sport. What's the technique that you'd have to have, I guess, as a curling athlete?
Well, one nice thing about curling is you don't have to be the best athlete, the strongest, fastest, any of that stuff that goes along with a lot of sports. But technique is very important, and the more you practice and the more experience you have, the better you get at it.
And one of your team members were saying it's kind of like golf, you think you get good, but you're never really going to get that good at it.
Right, there's never perfection,
yeah.
Just like in golf. And it's kind of like golf that people of all ages, sizes, can play. You don't have to be a super athlete to do it.
Okay. And we're going to come back. You're going to teach me about curling because you're actually an instructor as well.
Yes, I'm an instructor, and hopefully I'll be able to give you some good points and get you on.
You said hopefully. You don't have a lot of faith in me here.
No guarantees.
No guarantees. Okay, and we're also going to talk about the event they got coming up this weekend, Vicki, an open house they've got for the public. I'll take it back to you for now. Ashley Kirkland
Welcome
reporting
back. Well,
live.
if you haven't tried your hand at curling, this weekend could be your opportunity. The Copper Country Curling Club is hosting an open house for the public. This morning, Ashley Kirkland is live at the Curling Club with more. Ashley?
Well, Sam, it's actually really fun, so it definitely will be a great opportunity for people to come down this weekend. And I'm here with the president of the Copper Country Curling Club, Gary Lasala. Gary, now you've been teaching me, but before we get into what I've learned, talk about your event that you have coming up this weekend.
It's just basically an open house. It'll be this Saturday from 1 to 4 p.m. during the Copper Dog sled dog races. So people that, when the races are going on, can feel free to stop in over here, throw a few shots. We're going to have some curling going on so they can watch it and see how it goes.
And where are you located exactly?
We're about 900 feet directly behind the Calumet Coliseum, formerly the Calumet Armory.
Okay. Now, you've been teaching me a little bit about the sport here, and I kind of got it down, some parts of it. Tell me what you're doing. You're going to hold the mic and coach me through this.
Okay, I'll hold the mic and have you get down in position. We got 2 sweepers ready to sweep your stone down the ice.
Sweeper.
The sweepers are going to sweep in front of the path of the stone, and that makes the stone go farther, and it basically maintains its speed, and it'll go straighter as well.
Okay, so my form is what?
So far, so good. I'll just have you hold the broom, hold it like that. You can rest the broom on the ice for balance, and you're all set to go. Look down the ice, put the stone out, bring it back, lift up, and drive out. Okay. The stone will definitely make it all the way down there. The stones are 42 pounds. The sweepers are really working it. The aim was a little bit off, and you kind of lost your balance a little bit. That's very typical for a beginner.
And you say the aim is off. Is it supposed to stay on the blue line here?
More or less, we want to throw them right down the middle. That's where the scoring area would typically be.
Okay, and so what am I wearing here on my foot that's required during this game?
It's called a slider. It's really super slippery, as you saw when you were sliding along on it, and it allows you to come out with more speed and more power.
Okay, so I'm going to try this one more time because it's kind of like golf. Like I'm addicted now, and I want to get it right.
Yep, go ahead and put the slider back on.
Okay.
Need a rock? You might have to kind of get down. When you threw your last shot, the slider clipped the hack. when
Right.
you're
And now
throwing
for
on it.
people that are wondering, does it cost a lot of money to get involved with curling?
No, our initial, our whole yearly membership is $70, and that's like you're in a league and you're playing quite a bit. And it goes up after that, after a number of years, but it's fairly cheap. It's cheaper than golf and bowling and stuff like that, for sure.
Right. Well, this one's for you guys back at the studio. Stick around for more of your TV6 Morning News, but first I'm going to get my shot in.
All right, let's get this one down. Excellent. Woo! Other than the fall, it was good till that point. And it might just clip that yellow stone down there. Take a yellow out. Oh, it just ticked it.
Is that a good thing?
Yep, tried to get the yellow out of the main scoring area. Good job.
Thanks so much, Gary. Thanks, guys. Stick around for more TV6 Morning News.